negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it bluff.
The following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our head coaches conversation with Williamstown boys head coach Adam D'Andrea. Coach, as always, thanks for taking a few minutes to spend some time with us before tonight's tip-off. Start wasn't what we talked about. We've talked about it a couple times, and we said that you had to find a way to win some games in the second half, along with your two new transfers. Everybody else has picked up the pace as well, and that's exactly what you've done in winning 6 of your last 7 and 6 in a row, and 7 of your last 8.
Yeah, just kind of simplifying the process, man. I mean, we want to play our best at the end. We're starting to play some pretty solid fundamental basketball. It's still, again, every day what we tell them, you're only as good as your last act. So it's like you got to continue to just do this every night in and night out. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work, and we're getting trending in the right direction so far. Yeah.
And I know the two transfers are really good players, absolutely. However, it's been the other players like Case and Matthews, and even Covington step into the plate a little bit in following the lead that Suggs and Gordon have given you as far as toughness, how to play the game, way to play the game, and it's really shown.
Yeah, everybody's stepping up. It's not just two guys. It's like even what Jameer said in an interview the other day, it's everybody. It's not just them two. It takes the whole group, and it literally takes every single one of them at some point. So that's the kind of team you want to have. One night it might be this guy, next it might be the next. That's the stuff that can be sustained success, I think. And
you can't speak enough about your bench. I mean, your bench, when you say everybody, and that includes them. I mean, kids like Basillo who come off, even when Connor Turcasio's come off, and players like that, they've all stepped in and found a way to give you something in order to help you win during this last stretch of 8 games.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, it's tough for a kid like Connor who started 9, 10, 11 games for us playing 20 minutes, and then his role had to get reduced, and he's doing nothing but this, what do we got to do to win? I'll do whatever I got to do, and everybody takes these things in stride. For the average high school kid, that's not easy to do, but these kids have been excellent with that so far, and I think they got the end goal in sight, and just you take it a game at a time.
You knew you were going to be strong at the guard spot, but let's give some props to the 3 bigs that you have. Covington has stepped up as of late. Dimitri Walker has played really well for you throughout the entire season, and that you even went with a 3rd big last week against Delsey, and the trio of bigs certainly helped you pull that contest out.
Yeah, we feel comfortable with the way they all offer something kind of different. They kind of even each other out. One's more physical, one's longer, one's more agile. So it's like a perfect for us as like a coaching staff. We're like, all right, we can figure you can do different matchups with them but by the way we play. So yeah, we love to just kind of throw them in there and give a few minutes each and just keep rotating them. We got to keep these guys fresh.
The green wave of Audubon in the house tonight. Come in with the same record as you, a 9-8. Tell us a little bit about what you need to do to win tonight and what to expect from them.
No, they're good. A really well-coached team. They made a run in Group 1 last year. I mean, I know some of their guys. They're a really good team. They're well-coached. And I think they want to play. They run a deliberate offense. They want to play a little bit more slower pace by looking at their scores. If we can get it out and go, get stops, get a rebound, and go. I think that helps us early on. That will be the game plan, I would say, on our end. So that's what we're going to try and accomplish.
And you don't want to look ahead to a big night tomorrow night with it being senior night.
Yeah.
You're going to honor your seniors who have been with you for, well, you 2 years, but have been here for 4. So you got to get this one in here tonight.
Yeah, you got to, again, that's tough to look, right? Everybody can maybe think it's like half a little bit of a trap if you get your mind, but we don't think that way at all. You just got to, who are we to overlook anybody? So we just keep saying one game at a time, one act at a time, and we go from there.
Coach, once again, thanks for taking a few minutes with us. We'll be right back with tonight's starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Williamstown High School, home of the Braves. Tonight's interconference matchup features the Green Wave of Audubon High School against your Williamstown Braves. Before we're going to start last bit, if you remind yourselves, no smoking tobacco allowed anywhere on school grounds. There's no food and drink allowed inside the gymnasium. The freshman stand and restrooms are located in the lobby, and students are not permitted to leave and enter the building. By the following public service announcements are copyrighted all NJSIA sanctioned events. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct relating to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. If subject to violating to ejection, may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. First, we're visiting Green Wave of Audubon High School. At forward, number 4, senior Azon Young. At forward, number 10, junior Connor Chester. At guard, number 2, senior Braden Hibbs. At forward, number 11, sophomore Mike Bittner. And at guard, number 21, sophomore Eric Young. Audubon's coach, Mr. Brian O'Donnell, assistants are R.J. Callaway, Brian Rowland, Dan Driscoll, and Pat Driscoll. Starting on the field, Williamstown Braves. At forward, number 12, senior Braden Covington. At forward, number 3, senior Jason Matthews. At guard, number 4, sophomore Tyson Ford. At guard, number 0, senior Javier Torres. At guard, number 2, senior Wilson Suggs. The Braves are coached by Mr. Adam D'Andrea. His assistants are Joe Martino and Scott Jeremiah Johnson and A.J. Siscone.
Once again, Steve Westcott here with BFA Sports. Hope you enjoyed listening to public address announcer Dave Geyer. He's the best in the business with those starting lineups, so let's look at him again right now. For the Green Wave of Audubon, starting number 2, Braden Hibbs, number 4, Azon Young, number 10, Connor Chester, number 11, Michael Bittner, number 21, Eric Young. For the Braves of Williamstown, familiar starting lineup for them. Number 0, Jameer Gordon. Number 2, Clinton Suggs. Number 3, Kason Matthews. Number 4, Tyson Foreman. And number 12, Braden Covington. Hope you enjoyed our coach's conversation with head coach Adam D'Andrea, talking about the recent successes that this team has had. They're on a roll coming into this contest, winners of 6 in a row and 7 of their last 8. Audubon, the Green Wave, comes in with the same record as Williamstown. Both are at 9 wins and 8 losses. Audubon head coach Brian O'Donnell. The Green Wave has the basketball to start the contest. They won the tap. Bittner has it, hands off to Hibbs. Hibbs has it now. Now back to number 10, Chester. Connor Chester with the basketball now. Bittner. Pass to number 4, Azon Young. Back up top to Hibbs. Around the perimeter it goes to number 21, Eric Young. Everyone has touched the basketball now for the Green Wave. Skip pass across the zone to Hibbs. Your drive to the basket's no good. Hibbs gets his own rebound. However, it's tipped away from him by Joamir Gordon into the hands of Kason Matthews, and Williamstown Braves are out and running. Foreman finds Covington at the top of the key. 2-point field goal is no good. Suggs gathers the rebound for Williamstown. Dribbles into the paint, decides to pull it back out. Green Wave of Audubon in a 2-3 zone. Speaking earlier, off record, it's what head coach Adam D'Andrea thought he would see tonight was zone out of Audubon. There's a foul on the play. Fouls on number 10, Connor Chester. That's his first, team first. And Jameer Gordon will go to the line for the Braves to shoot 2. Down goes the first. Second one is good as well. 2-0 Braves. Braves picking up full court man-to-man. Want to up-tempo this basketball game as much as they can. Hibbs has the basketball. He'll bring it up against Suggs. Passes to Young. Young on the wing. Looks for a cutting Bittner. Finds Bittner. Bittner's fadeaway jump shot is no good. Offensive rebound to number 10. That is Connor Chester, and he's fouled on the putback. Fouls on Jameer Gordon. That's his first, and the Braves first.
Chester shoots 2.
Connor Chester will get 2 from the free throw line. First one goes down for Chester. He'll get 1 more. Chester's 2 for 2, and we're tied at 2. 6:25 left in the first. Gordon with the basketball for the Braves. Comes off a Covington screen, gets to the elbow, tries to throw past the block. However, it's stolen. Stolen by Hibbs for the Green Wave. Dribbles to the top of the key, passes to Young. Young looks to get to the rim. There's a foul on the play, and Young finishes the drive to the basket.
There's fouls on Kason Matthews, his first.
Fouls on number 3, Kason Matthews. That's his first, Williamstown second. The goal was good. So Azon Young will get 1 at the stripe. Free throw is up and no good. Kason Matthews with a rebound. Tyson Foreman passes to Clinton Suggs, and Clinton Suggs is on the sideline. So a turnover by Williamstown will give the ball back to the Green Wave of Audubon, up 4-2. Hibbs has it, being covered by Suggs. Out top to Connor Chester. It's tipped away, however, regathered by Bittner for the Green Wave. Back into the hands of their point guard, Braden Hibbs. Hibbs finds a cutting Connor Chester, and his little baby hook is good. Connor Chester with the baby hook gives him 4 so far for the evening, 6-2 Green Wave. Kaysen Matthews with it, finds Jameer Gordon. Gordon looking to go to the rim, step back, 16-footer, no good. Rebound to Azon Young. Audubon in possession. Passes to the wing to Hibbs. Hibbs goes up top to Eric Young. Eric Young into the paint. Ball's deflected away, tipped away. Back in transition is Suggs for Williamstown. Three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Suggs does follow his shot, gets his own rebound. Put back is up and no good. Covington battling. However, the rebound comes down into the hands of Azon Young. He passes to Eric Young and now to Hibbs. Hibbs looking to take Clinton Suggs, does so, gets into the paint and is fouled on the play. Hibbs could not get the bucket to go. However, he's going to go to the line to shoot two due to the foul on Tyson Foreman. That's his first, Williamstown's third.
Shoots two.
Hibbs makes the first. Substitutions for Williamstown coming into the game is Dimitri Walker and number 13, Ian Basilio. Covington and Foreman will get a breather. Hibbs' second free throw is up and good as well, 2 for 2. Lead is 8-2 Audubon.
Braves call timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
Braves are taking a 30-second timeout. Looking at head coach Adam D'Andrea giving his kids some instruction in the huddle there on this 30-second timeout. Let's thank a couple of our sponsors that helps BFA Sports bring these contests to you. Burlington Beef, ICS Insurance Consulting Services, Scarpelli's Restaurant, and JPC Construction. We'd like to thank all of those companies. Certainly help bring these contests to you. It's 8-2 as we resume play, 4:26 left in the first. Williamstown in possession into the hands of Suggs. Suggs gets a Walker screen, gets to the top of the key, steps back, passes to the wing to Kaysen Matthews. His three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Green Wave with the rebound. Ball's in the hands of Azon Young. Gets all the way to the paint, does a Euro step, can't finish. Jameer Gordon with the rebound. It's tipped away from him by Connor Chester. Connor Chester retains the floorboard, gets to the paint and scores with the left hand and draws the foul.
First foul's on Kaysen Matthews, his second. In the game of the Braves, near Washington, places Kaysen Matthews. At the line, Connor Chester shoots one.
Connor Chester made the field goal, so he's going to get one from the stripe. Chester with 6 early points in this one, looking to make it 7. And does. Amir Washington into the game. He dribbles to the foul line, kicks it back to Basilio. Basilio gets back into the paint, goes to the rim, and is fouled.
Audubon foul, Eric Young, his first.
Fouls on Eric Young of Audubon. That's his first, the team's second. Here in the first, which is 3:43 left. Foul was called on the floor, so it'll be a Williamstown inbound. Gordon to the corner, gives it back to Suggs, who inbounded. Ian Basilio at the top of the key to Suggs, to the corner to Gordon. Step back 3-point field goal is up and no good. Rebound to the Green Wave, Connor Chester. Passes to Eric Young. Back to Hibbs. Hibbs to Chester, Chester to Azon Young. 3-point field goal from the corner is up and no good. Ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be Williamstown's possession with 3:10 left here in the first. You heard head coach Adam Andrea in our coach's conversation saying he wanted to get off to a quick start in this one. Thus not the case. So Williamstown's going to have to dig deep here, down 9. 3 minutes left in the first. Jameer Gordon from just inside the three-point line. That's no good. Dimitri Walker, offensive rebound and putback is no good. However, Walker's fouled on the play.
Audubon foul, Eric Young, his second. Team third, line parades, Dimitri Walker shoots 2.
Foul was on number 21, Eric Young. That's his second. Audubon's third team foul. Walker gets the first free throw to go. Chester's trying to walk off a little bit of a rolled ankle there. He rolled it on that last play. Came up limping, however, seems to be walking it off little by little here. Walker makes the second. 2 for 2 was Dimitri Walker, and it's 11-4 Audubon. Hibbs has the basketball. Being covered by Clinton Suggs, gets it across the timeline, passes to Eric Young. Young being covered by Basilio. Young, three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Clinton Suggs with the rebound. He's in transition, has himself moving. Passes to Amir Washington. Back to Jameer Gordon. Gordon looking to take Chester to the foul line. Spin move, jump shot, good. Jameer Gordon with a little bit of a spin move there at the foul line. Makes the jump shot. Gets fouled on the play. Let's go to our game changer replay. Spin move right up to 14 feet just inside the foul line. Jumper's good. And the foul. Foul was on number 10, Connor Chester. That's his second. So 2 starters for Audubon now with 2 fouls. It's the team's fourth. The free throw is up and good by Jameer Gordon. He completes the three-point play. Williamstown cutting into that 9-point lead. It's now 4 at 11-7, 2:27 left in the first. 2-2-1 full court pressure. Now a little bit of a zone press here by the Braves. Hibbs has it, finds Bittner at the top of the key. He gets it back to Hibbs. Audubon breaks the full court press. Hibbs has it, being covered by Suggs. Passes to Eric Young. Around the perimeter it goes to Azon Young. Into the game is number 23, Grayson Heller. Jump shot is up and no good. Ian Basilio with the rebound, and he's out and running. Finds Jameer Gordon on the wing. Dribbles inside the three-point line, gets it back to Basilio. Basilio is going to get to the rim, and shot's blocked. Azon Young with the basketball for the Green Wave. Takes Basilio down the paint, and there is a foul out on the floor. Looks like it'll be on, it's a moving screen, offensive moving screen here.
Offensive foul, Mike Bittner's first.
Foul is on Michael Bittner. That's his first, Audubon's 5th. So they are in the penalty now. Williamstown will shoot, and he fouled from this point forward here in the first. Audubon still in the 2-3 zone. Suggs gets it to Amir Washington at the foul line. Looks to get to the rim, lays it up, and no good. Battle for the rebound. Amir Washington comes down with it. His putback is no good. Azon Young with the basketball on the defensive rebound, and it gets it into the hands of Hibbs. Heller with the basketball to a cutting Azon Young. Lays it in with the left hand for 2. Good offensive set there by the Green Wave. Found an open cutting Young, and he laid it in. Minute left in the first. Audubon up 6. Suggs has it to Jameer Gordon. To Tyson Foreman. To the corner to Suggs. 3-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Goes off of a Green Wave player out of bounds. And it will be Williamstown basketball. Elijah Batts checks into the game. Connor Turcasio also checks into the game. And this is what I was talking about in our coach's conversation with Coach D'Andrea. He's not afraid to go to his bench. He's not afraid to get deep because all of these players give him good minutes on the floor. Clinton Suggs with the lay-in off of a good pass by Elijah Batts. Azon Young with the basketball. Audubon's lead is 4. Dribble drive along the baseline. Layup is no good. Elijah Batts comes down with a rebound, gets it into the hands of Foreman. Jameer Gordon has it. 3-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Connor Turcasio tips it alive to Suggs. That's what I mean. There's one play already by Connor Turcasio, keeping an offensive rebound alive, tipping it to Suggs. Another possession for Williamstown. Foreman tries to drive into the paint. Can't get his floater to go. Audubon comes back, 2 seconds, 1 second, 3-point field goal is up and no good, and that's the way this quarter's going to end. Audubon got out to a great start. They were up 11-2 in this first one. Let's go to our game changer replay. Connor Chester with the Euro step. Left-handed layup is good, and the foul. There's Chester laying it in again. As I said, it was up. Game changer replay here. Jump shot is good by Jameer Gordon. Audubon finds a cutting Azon Young. There's the bounce pass right there to Clinton Suggs by Jameer Gordon. Williamstown Braves cheerleaders do a wonderful job here as well. So in recapping that first quarter, Audubon got out to a really good start. They were out with a 9-point lead. It was 11-2. And that 9-point lead has now been cut to 4. Williamstown answered back in the second half for the last 3 minutes of that first quarter and cutting that lead, as stated, from 9-4. So as we return to the court and the teams exit their huddles, on the floor for Williamstown will be number 10, Connor Turcasio, Tyson Foreman, Jameer Gordon, Clinton Suggs, and Elijah Batts. For Audubon, it'll be Heller, it'll be Connor Chester, it'll be Hibbs, Bittner, and Azon Young. Williamstown starts with the basketball. Suggs comes off of a Batts screen, gets to the rim, and is fouled. Elijah Batts set a good screen up top at the top of the key, then rolled down the paint. Suggs was able to keep it and get to the rim, couldn't finish, but he'll get 2 from the free throw line. Foul was on number 4, Azon Young, his first, and that is Audubon's first here in the second quarter. Suggs' first free throw is up and down it goes. Second one is no good. Suggs is 1 of 2, and Audubon leads now 3. Hibbs with the basketball for the Green Wave. Pass goes back to the top of the key to Chester. However, it's stolen by Jameer Gordon. Out all alone is Jameer Gordon, and he lays it in. Audubon's lead now just 1. Good anticipation by Jameer Gordon. Jumped the passing lane with the pass going back to Chester. Stole it, found himself in transition, and laid it in. Hibbs looking to take Suggs. Gets it to the corner to Azon Young. Drives along the baseline. He kicks it all the way back out to Heller. Now to Hibbs. Left-handed 3-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Elijah Batts. He gets it to Gordon, who's in transition. Little floater in the paint is no good. Heller the defensive rebound for the Green Wave. Hibbs has it, being covered by Suggs. Comes off the top of the screen, key screen. Gets all the way to the paint, cannot score. Rebound comes down to Bittner. He can't score. Williamstown with the board into the hands of Foreman. Kicks it to the wing to Connor Turcasio. He goes along the baseline, skips the ball to Gordon up top. The Suggs wide open from the 3 at the top of the key. And you know that's going down. He don't miss many when he's that wide open. And he didn't miss that one there. Williamstown now up 2. It's a 13-2 run for the Braves. Hibbs has the basketball. It's been covered by Suggs all night and still is. Now there's a switch. Suggs covering Azon Young. He calls it. He creates chaos right there, and Suggs is out in a transition. Azon Young attempts to block his shot. However, he commits a foul in doing so. Good defensive pressure on the defensive end by Suggs, and not only was he able to steal it, he was able to get himself out in transition. He drew the foul on Azon Young. That's his second.
Clinton Suggs shoots 2.
Suggs makes the first. Makes the second as well. However, the official is calling a lane violation on Clinton Suggs. He crossed the foul line before the ball got to hit the rim, or went in this case. So therefore, the free throw is wiped away. So the score is 16-13 after that point being taken away. Williamstown up 3. Hibbs has the basketball, dribbles to the elbow, jump shot is up and no good. Connor Chester with the rebound, putback is no good. His second attempt is blocked by Elijah Batts. Foreman has it to Batts. Tries to lay it in, but is fouled.
Audubon foul, Mike Bittner, his second. Team third. Line to Braves, Elijah Batts.
Fouls on number 11, Michael Bittner, his second, team third. So 4 of the 5 starters right now for Audubon all have 2 fouls. And there's still 5:37 left in this second quarter before the half. Elijah Batts makes the first one. And the second, 2 for 2 is Elijah Batts. Williamstown lead, now up 5. Elijah Batts giving good minutes to these Williamstown Braves off the bench. It's exactly what we talked about in the coach's conversation. Into the game, with the basketball is number 21, Eric Young, who just returned to the game. Williamstown defense tips it off of him out of bounds. Audubon is struggling with the pressure that Williamstown is putting on right now defensively. 16-2 run right now Williamstown is on after being down 11-2 to start this contest. Jameer Gordon with it, comes off a Covington screen. Gets it back to Covington, who now gets it to Turcasio, now to Suggs. Suggs gets down the heart of the paint, passes back up top to Connor Turcasio. 3-point field goal is up and no good. Rebound to Audubon's Eric Young. Picks up his dribble, passes to Connor Chester, now to Heller. Heller back up top to Hibbs. Audubon resets. Hibbs to the foul line to Bittner, who finds a cutting Eric Young. That's a really good set right there by Audubon. Hibbs found Bittner at the foul line. Backdoor cut. Bittner found Eric Young, who laid it in for 2. Williamstown with the basketball, up 3. Braden Covington trying to get to the rim. And there's a jump ball called on the play. Ball will go, possession will be, due to the possession arrow, the green wave of Audubon. Ian Basilio will check back in.
Ian Basilio replaces Connor Turcasio.
He replaces Connor Turcasio. 4 starters for Williamstown on the floor, along with Ian Basilio. Full court man still being played by the Braves. Eric Young with the basketball to Bittner. Bittner around the horn, it goes to Hibbs. Hibbs' 3-point field goal is short. Suggs gets the rebound and he's out in transition. His field goal attempt is blocked. Audubon obtains the loose ball from the floor. Eric Young has it. Dribbles into the paint, finds Bittner on the block. Bittner's double teamed. He kicks back out to Azon Young. Young looking to see if he can take Basilio, decides to go back up top and reset. Hibbs with the ball. Being covered by Covington. It dribbles into the paint. There's a foul on the pass.
His foul, Braden Covington's first.
Fouls on Braden Covington, that's his first. Williamstown's first here in the second quarter. Hibbs to Eric Young. Up top to Azon Young. Azon Young with the basketball, comes off a Chester screen. Picks up his dribble, gets it back into the hands of Eric Young. Eric Young's being pressured by Foreman. He gets down the lane, pushes off, and there's no basket on the play. There's an offensive foul on the play. Eric Young pushed off with his offhand in order to free himself. Referee saw it, called it. It'll be Williamstown basketball. Heller comes back into the game. He replaces Eric Young, who just picked up his 3rd foul here in the first half. Suggs crosses the timeline. He's being covered by Heller. To Foreman, to Basilio at the foul line. That shot's no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Gordon. Dribbles it back out. Gets it back to Foreman. Williamstown resets. Gordon off of a Basilio screen. A field goal attempt is no good. Rebound comes down to Azon Young. He's in transition, gets all the way to the rim and lays it in for 2. No one stopped the basketball for Williamstown. Azon Young was able to get all the way to the rim and finished. Foreman, baseline jumper, no good. Connor Chester with the rebound for Audubon. Azon Young now has it and crosses the timeline with the rock. To Hibbs. Hibbs along the baseline, reverse layups up and good. Braden Hibbs does a nice job, under control at all times. Good possession of the basketball, able to get free on the baseline, reverse layup, got it. Covington now with the ball. Audubon back up 1. Jameer Gordon for 3. Down it goes. I know he was well beyond the three-point line, but when he's in rhythm, he can knock down three-point field goals with the best of them. Did so right there and put Williamstown back up 2. Azon Young finds a cutting Connor Chester, lays it in for 2. Audubon runs some really good half-court stuff. When they've been able to handle Williamstown's pressure, they've been able to get good looks. We're tied at 21 with 1:22 left before the half. Audubon's still in their zone. Tyson Foreman has it to the wing. Suggs. Passes it to Braden Covington, who turns it over. He was able to save it. Hibbs with the basketball. There's a foul on the play. I'm not sure who Suggs was passing the ball to. Covington was looking to get back to the foul line area in the high post area. Suggs passed it back up top, and it almost went out of bounds. Covington saved it, however, saved it into the hand of Hibbs. Gets himself into transition and gets fouled, so he'll shoot 2 from the free throw line. First one is off the heel of the rim and no good. Multiple substitutions here for the Braves. Kason Matthews returns. So does Dimitri Walker, and so does Amir Washington. Foreman, Covington, and Gordon will catch a breather here. Hibbs' second goes down. 1 of 2 for Hibbs. Audubon back up 1. 1 minute left before the half. Kason Matthews with the basketball to Basilio. Back to Matthews. They play catch. Amir Washington. Back to Matthews. You don't want to leave Washington alone. He can knock down some threes as well. 34 seconds left here before the half. Amir Washington to the baseline. Floater's no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Connor Chester. And Audubon will probably settle for the last shot of the half here, up 1 and in possession. Hibbs has it. He's being covered by Amir Washington. 15 seconds left in the half. Azon Young has the basketball. Staring down Clinton Suggs, defending him. Back to Braden Hibbs, being covered by Washington. Back to Azon Young. Back to Hibbs, to Bittner. Bittner dribbles into the paint, wants to go to a baby right-hand hook. That's no good. And that's the way this half will end. So it was a game of runs. Audubon early, up 11. Here's our last 4 game-changer replays. That is Azon Young to the rim for 2. Braden Hibbs, that's the baseline drive. A little reverse layup and good. 3-point field goal from deep, well beyond the 3-point line, Jameer Gordon. And there's the cutting Bittner, who scores for 2. It was a game of runs so far in the first half. Audubon got out to an 11-2 lead. The Williamstown Braves answered back with a 16-2 run of their own, and Audubon finished the half coming back from down 5 and getting a 1-point lead. Once again, the Williamstown Braves cheerleaders. Sometimes we don't get to show you the cheerleaders. However, they do a wonderful job here for the Braves. Big part of the Braves' home court advantage that has come to life here this year. Once again, a wonderful job by the Williamstown Braves cheerleaders. Let's finish thanking the remainder of our sponsors here. JPC Construction, Bryson and Yates Engineering Consultants, Ronnie's Produce, and McAdoo Fresh. Let's go to our half. The halftime score, Audubon 22, Williamstown 21. You're looking at the Williamstown Braves huddle. Head coach Adam D'Andrea giving some instructions as we're about to begin the second half of play. Our score here is Audubon 22, Williamstown 21. It was a game of runs. Audubon got out to an 11-2 lead, then the Williamstown went on a 16-2 run. Ended up putting themselves up 5. And then in the meantime, Audubon has come back and taken a 1-point lead. Let's go over our leading scorers here at the half. For Audubon, Connor Chester leads Audubon with 9 points. Azon Young has 6, Braden Hibbs 5, and Eric Young 2. Leading scorer of the contest, however, belongs to Williamstown Braves, Jameer Gordon, who has 11, Clinton Suggs with 7, Elijah Batts with 1, Dimitri Walker with 2. We're underway here in the second half. Williamstown with the basketball, down 1, as you see on your screen. Steve Westcott with BFA Sports, thanking you for tuning in to Williamstown Braves basketball. Kason Matthews' shot was blocked. Back come the Green Wave. Hibbs with the basketball, being covered by Gordon. Tipped away from Hibbs. And the ball is out of bounds. It must have went off Hibbs' knee. Good pressure applied there on the sideline right in front of Audubon's bench. Williamstown creates the turnover. Jameer Gordon with it, dribbles to the baseline, throws it, passes it back up top. Now back to Gordon, back to Foreman, above the top of the key. Passes to the elbow to Braden Covington. Braden Covington looking to get down the paint, does so, but no foul called on the play. Covington hustling back as we speak. Azon Young looking to get to the rim. His block-to-block pass is stolen by Tyson Foreman. And as Foreman comes out of the pack with the basketball and the ball handle, he's fouled on the play. Foul was on number 4 for Audubon, Azon Young. That's his 3rd, team's 1st. Jameer Gordon has the ball on the wing to Foreman to Suggs. Suggs to the elbow to Covington. Turn and passes to Gordon. Gets into the paint, floaters up and good. Jameer Gordon got knocked to the floor. No foul call on the play, but what a good finish through contact for Jameer Gordon. And he puts Williamstown back up 1. 13 now in the contest for Jameer Gordon. Hibbs has it to Connor Chester, to Bittner, and to Heller. To Azon Young. Looks like he wants to take Kason Matthews, does so, gets to the baseline, that's no good. Kason Matthews with the rebound. Looking to run if he can. He does find Braden Covington, who gets to the paint. No foul called on the play. However, Covington misses the field goal, and back come the Green Wave of Audubon. Hibbs, no good. Jameer Gordon with the rebound now. Back and forth action. Jameer Gordon to the paint, the floater up good. Jameer Gordon can play at this pace right here in the last minute or so all day long. Got to the paint, raised with the floater, knocked it down. 25-22 Williamstown. Hibbs being covered by Suggs, dribbles to the foul line. He's then confronted by Covington and misses a jump shot from 15 feet. Back come the Braves. Tyson Foreman with the basketball, dribble handoff to Suggs. He's going to get to the paint, get down the lane, no good, but a foul. Good hesitation dribble right there by Clinton Suggs. Dribbled and really didn't go anywhere. Just jabbed into the paint while he dribbled. Made the defender move, and that's what allowed him to get all the way down to the paint, to the rim. Couldn't score, but he's getting 2 from the free throw line. First one's up and good.
In the game for Audubon, Eric Young replaces Chris Heller.
Before we shoot the second one, Audubon will call timeout. Let's see if we can get back to that game changer replay of that last move right there by Clinton Suggs. Game changer replay right here is Jameer Gordon. He's going to get all the way into the paint. The floater got it to go. Head coach Brian O'Donnell trying to give the Audubon Green Wave some instruction, and so is head coach Adam D'Andrea. 26-22 when we return to play. Williamstown Braves in front. Suggs will have one more from the free throw line.
The Braves have the timeout on Suggs.
Suggs makes the free throw and goes 2 for 2, putting Williamstown up 5 with 5:26 left here. 1-2-2 full court press. Trapped is Eric Young. There's a foul on the play. Tyson Foreman may have gotten a little over aggressive. However, Williamstown showing a different press. They went 2-2-1 zone press in the first half. They've been playing full court man-to-man predominantly here throughout the contest. This time they show the 1-2-1-1. It's like a diamond and one. And they commit a foul in it. Williamstown, Audubon will have the basketball. Hibbs has it. Crosses the timeline, gets it to the wing to Azon Young. Up top to Connor Chester to Bittner. Bittner looks to find a cutting Young, can't find him. Tries a dribble handoff and then does hand it off to Azon Young. Young being covered by Kaysen Matthews. He kicks it to the corner to Hibbs. He gets down the baseline. His shot is blocked. Connor Chester in the opposite corner for 3. That's no good. Jameer Gordon gets the rebound and he gets it out in transition. Suggs, the layup is no good. It may have been partially blocked by Connor Chester. Eric Young gets the rebound for the Green Wave and he throws it off Braden Covington out of bounds. So the possession will belong to the Green Wave. Let's see if Williamstown picks up here in that diamond and one press. It looks as though they are. Gets it to the elbow to Connor Chester, back to Hibbs along the sideline. There's this double team that occurs on Azon Young, and he turns it over by throwing it to Jameer Gordon. Back to Clinton Suggs. Suggs to the paint, floater, got it. The 1-2-1-1 full court press created a turnover. Connor Chester has it, still in the backcourt. Hibbs has it, now to Eric Young. Williamstown up 7. Connor Chester along the baseline, gets to the block and scores. Connor Chester with a little bit of reverse layup there. Clinton Suggs gets to the paint, finds a cutting case, and Matthews up and good, and the foul. It's a good find by Clinton Suggs. It was a really good cut by Kaysen Matthews. He kept moving towards the basket, thinking Suggs would find him, and he did. Here's our BFA Game Changer replay. Here's Suggs, right? And look, cutting to the basket on the weak side was Kaysen Matthews, draws the contact, lays it in. He's going to go to the line and attempt to complete a three-point play. Matthews' free throw is up and good. He completes the three-point play, and he puts Williamstown up 8 halfway through the third. Still 1-2-1-1 full court press. They really couldn't trap out of it on this occasion. Audubon did a nice job keeping the ball pretty much in the center of the floor, which is a tough place to trap. There's a block on the play, however, as
Tyson Foreman, his third.
I believe Bittner was driving into the paint. Foul was on Tyson Foreman. That's his third, team second. Coming into the game is Ian Basilio, and he'll give Foreman a breather. Dribble line drive along the baseline lane is no good by Eric Young. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Williamstown basketball. Official says it was off Audubon. Williamstown up 8 with the ball. Another good run here. This is a 10-2 start to this quarter for... 11-2 start for this quarter for the Braves. Still looking at that Audubon zone. Suggs has it. Up top to Basilio. To Gordon. Gordon 2 dribbles, retreats back behind the three-point line. Now splits a double team. and he travels on the play.
Violation. Ball.
Azon Young with the basketball. Williamstown gets out of the diamond in one press, 1-2-1-1 press, and now just plays straight 94 feet man. There's a foul on the play. Clinton Suggs got a little over-aggressive on the defensive pressure and fouled Braden Hibbs. It's Clinton Suggs' first, however. Just his first of the contest. It's Williamstown's team's third here in the third. Eric Young hands off to Braden Hibbs. Passes to Azon Young. Three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. That was a tough shot, fading away from deep on the opposite wing. In transition is Williamstown, and Clinton Suggs knows what to do with it there. If you're going to let Williamstown get in transition and Suggs is getting to the basket finishing, it's a pretty good percentage right there of what Clinton Suggs is going to make out of them. Third lead is now double digits for Williamstown. Connor Chester on his way to the rim on the offensive end for Audubon is fouled. Foul was on, I believe, was on Dimitri Walker, who just checked in, his first, Williamstown's fourth. Audubon inbounds, and it'll be Williamstown ball. They turn it over. Bittner couldn't handle the inbounds pass. It goes out of bounds along the sideline. Williamstown up 10 with the ball. Started this third quarter down 1, 22-21 at the half. We said it was a game of runs, and the third quarter's certainly been that. It's a 13-2 run here in the third for the Braves. Three-point field goal by Suggs is no good. Ian Basilio tracks down the floorboard. He throws it off of the Audubon player, which I believe was Connor Chester, out of bounds, and Williamstown will retain possession. Hope you're enjoying this contest out there as much as we are enjoying bringing it to you. BFA Sports, the home of Williamstown Braves boys basketball. Jameer Gordon to Kaysen Matthews, into the paint to Suggs. He's fouled on a little 10-foot floater. Good job by Williamstown right there, putting Clinton Suggs at the foul line, getting the ball into his hands, and he knows what to do with it from there. As we just said in transition, he's a good decision maker. He's a good finisher. This time he got fouled. He'll shoot 2. Suggs makes the first. No good with the second, 1 of 2. Azon Young grabs the rebound. Braden Hibbs has it, dribbles by a defender, gets to the paint, no good. Kaysen Matthews with the rebound to the corner to Clinton Suggs. Drives along the baseline and finishes. Clinton Suggs is having his way here in the third quarter. Having a huge quarter is Clinton Suggs, and he's got Williamstown out by 13. 37-24 is our score. Eric Young with the basketball. Spin move to the elbow into the paint. And he's fouled on the drive. Foul was on number 0, Jameer Gordon. It's his second. Team in the penalty.
Eric Young, shooting 2.
Eric Young will get 2 from the free throw line for the Green Wave of Audubon. First free throw is up and good for Eric Young.
In game Braves, Eddie Ferguson. He replaces Casey. Actually replaces Clinton Suggs.
Eddie Ferguson, wearing number 5 for the Braves, will come into the contest and give Clinton Suggs a breather with 1:40 left in the third. Second free throw is no good, so Williamstown lead is 12. Gordon with the rock. To Kaysen Matthews. Back to Gordon. Dribbles along the baseline, retreats, dribbles to the corner, gets double teamed, tries to pass it into the post to Dimitri Walker. However, it's tipped away and out of bounds by Connor Chester. Eddie Ferguson with the basketball, dribbles into the paint. Baby hook is up and no good. It's a good little move and shot by Eddie Ferguson. Dimitri Walker rips the rebound away. His shot is up and no good. Fault gets thrown to the floor, does Walker. Green Wave get the rebound and they're back in possession. Azon Young trying to take Kaysen Matthews. Dribbles into the paint, finds a cutting Braden Hibbs, I believe, who lays it up and in for two. Good cut by Hibbs, good find by Azon Young. Bucket for Hibbs. Williamstown with 46 ticks left. Kaysen Matthews backs it out. Be interesting to see if Williamstown plays for the final shot. Jameer Gordon says, no, let me get to the rim and score. There's your answer for that. Up 10 with 40 seconds left, you could have. However, when you have a player like Jameer Gordon on your team, it gets in his hands and he can do things like that, you let him don't. 39-27 Williamstown. Audubon with the basketball, 19 seconds left. Azon Young trying to get all the way to the rim, and he's fouled by Kaysen Matthews.
First foul, Kaysen Matthews is third. He's in the bonus. At the line, Azon Young for Audubon.
Substitutions at the table for Williamstown. Azon Young will get 2 for the Green Wave. First one's off the heel of the rim and no good. Kaysen Matthews, Dimitri Walker will take breathers as Connor Turcasio and Elijah Batts check in for the Braves. Second free throw is up and good. 1 of 2 for Young. Williamstown with the basketball, 8 seconds left. Connor Turcasio to the wing to Eddie Ferguson. Eddie Ferguson drives baseline. His block pass is tipped away by Heller. Grayson Heller tips it out of bounds. It'll be Williamstown ball, but there's 1.3 left. 1.3 seconds left in the third. Gordon has it. Jump shot, 3-point field goal from the corner is no good. And that's the way this quarter will end. It was a good quarter for the Braves of Williamstown. They started the second half down. Here we go with some game-changer replays. Clinton Suggs to the rim in transition, lays it in. Little baseline drive by Clinton Suggs. That goes as well. Azon Young finds Braden Hibbs. That was that backdoor cut along the baseline, and then here comes Jameer Gordon. And as stated, when you have players like this, you don't hold for final shots. You let players like that, like Jameer Gordon, make plays. Adam D'Andrea giving some instructions here to the Williamstown Braves as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Williamstown started down 22-21. They outscored the Audubon Green Wave there 18-6 in that quarter and are now up 11. As stated, Williamstown has won 6 in a row and 7 of their last 8. Looking to improve on that, hoping to make it 8 of their last 9. They can hold on here in the fourth. The fourth quarter will start with the Green Wave. You see head coach Brian O'Donnell giving his young men final instructions before the fourth quarter gets underway. They will start the fourth with the basketball. Looking to cut into this Williamstown lead.
And start fourth quarter lead. Offensive ball.
Hibbs has the ball for Audubon. Passes to Azon Young. To the wing to Eric Young. Up top to Bittner. To Connor Chester. They find a cutting Eric Young. He goes to spin move into the paint. However, Tyson Foreman picks his pocket. We have an offensive foul called on Williamstown.
Offensive foul, Tyson Foreman. That's his fourth.
Fouls on Tyson Foreman, his fourth, team first here in the fourth. Connor Turcasio will check in for him.
Connor Turcasio replaces Tyson Foreman.
Audubon with the ball. Braden Hibbs in control of the rock. Azon Young from three. That's no good. Good blocks out and by Braden Covington and good rebound. Clinton Suggs in transition. We have a jump ball. The possession will belong to the Braves. Suggs will inbound. Get it into Kaysen Matthews, up top to Jameer Gordon. To Turcasio. To the foul line to Suggs, back around the horn it goes. Jameer Gordon finds Braden Covington, reverse layup is up and good. That's a good find by Jameer Gordon. It's a good catch, one-handed catch by Covington, and a good reverse layup finish. Good job by Braden Covington getting the bucket and putting Williamstown up 13. Hibbs with the basketball for the Green Wave to the wing to Azon Young. Dribbles along the baseline. There's a foul on the play. I believe it's going to be on Kaysen Matthews. And it will. That's his fourth. Team second here in the fourth. Ian Basilio's at the table coming in for Kaysen Matthews. Azon Young's first free throw is off the heel of the rim and no good. Basilio checks in, and he'll replace Kaysen Matthews. Second free throw is good, 1 of 2 for Azon Young. Williamstown by a dozen. Pass to Suggs at the foul line, dribble drive to the rim and scores. That is a really good spot. We noted the change. When Braden Covington left the high post area, they put Clinton Suggs there. Head coach Adam D'Andrea put Clinton Suggs there. He catches and scores, and he does it frequently. Connor Turcasio with a steal now. He's out in transition. However, let's see if the foul is an intentional foul or if it's just a regular personal. If it's an intentional, Williamstown will get 2 shots and the ball. The ruling is you have to make an attempt for the basketball, and if the official doesn't believe you did that, it will be an intentional foul, and that's exactly what they called, an intentional foul. Braden Hibbs made no attempt at stealing the basketball. All he simply did, according to the official, was grab Connor Turcasio, and Connor Turcasio is going to get 2 from the line. First one is up and good. Connor Turcasio gives everything that Coach Adam D'Andrea would want. Small in size, but huge in heart. Does a lot of the little things when it comes to this game of basketball really well. Does a lot to help his team, that's for sure. Connor Turcasio goes 2 for 2. The lead is now 16 for Williamstown. They try to get it to Suggs. That's stolen by Hibbs. He's in transition. However, Ian Basilio runs it. This is what I meant by bench players making plays. Connor Turcasio comes in and makes plays. Ian Basilio hustles down a steal right there. The shot doesn't go. Connor Turcasio gets a steal on the offensive rebound. Gets it to Suggs. That's blocked. However, Suggs, when he retains possession, was on the end line. But just great hustle by this Williamstown Braves team, never giving up on anything. That's the reason why they're up 16. Just a great job. Head coach Adam Dandria has to be pleased with the effort, especially after they were down 11-2. They could have got some frustrated and they could have maybe went away, but man, they've answered back in a big way here in the last 2.5 quarters into the fourth, which has 5:35 left in it. Azon Young to the rim, and he'll lay it in with the right hand. Williamstown in possession, comes back with the basketball. Jameer Gordon trying to find Suggs. Now Ian Basilio does so. Back up top to Gordon. Three-point field goal attempt is up and no good. Bittner with the rebound for Audubon. To Azon Young, throw ahead pass to Heller. Grayson Heller in the corner, gets into the paint, looks to take Connor Turcasio. Can't do so, and the ball will go out of bounds off of Audubon. However, the official from all the way across the other side of the court will overturn the referee's decision, and they will give the ball to Audubon. Jump shot is up and good by Connor Chester. Both young men wearing number 10 for both teams' names is Connor. Connor Chester for Audubon with the bucket. Connor Turcasio travels with the basketball. Williamstown up a dozen, and Audubon will be in possession. You'll see our sponsor scrolling along the bottom of your screen. Ronnie's Produce McAdoo Fresh. 2 of them. Braden Hibbs with the basketball. Passes to Connor Chester. A field goal attempt is no good. Gordon with the rebounds in transition to Clinton Suggs into the corner. Back up top to Connor Turcasio. Around the perimeter, Covington has it. Now to Basilio. Jameer Gordon to Suggs. Finds himself 12 feet out. Jump shot's no good. Connor Chester with the rebound. Azon Young now has it. Dribbles to the foul line, kicks back up top on the wing to Connor Chester. Three-point field goal attempt is no good. Azon Young ends up coming up with the basketball. He's fouled and scored on the play. So Azon Young scores and gets fouled. Foul was on Jameer Gordon. That's his third, team's third here in the fourth. Azon Young will get one from the stripe. He makes and completes the three-point play. Williamstown will call timeout. We'll take it with him. Williamstown Braves cheerleaders and dance team has this place rocking. There they are, having some fun in here, and as they should. The Williamstown Braves basketball team has won 6 of their last 7, 6 in a row, and 7 of their last 8. It'll be Williamstown basketball after the three-point play by Azon Young. Williamstown lead is now 9. Was as much as 15. Suggs has it. Grayson Heller charges it at him as he crosses the timeline. Tyson Foreman back into the game. He's got to be careful because he's got 4 personals. Basilio at the foul line, back up top. See, now they switch and they took Clinton Suggs back out on the perimeter and put Ian Basilio at the foul line in the center of that zone. Tyson Foreman gets Azon Young up in the air, decides not to shoot it, but finds a cutting Suggs. Great cut off the weak side by Clinton Suggs. Great find by Foreman. Pass connected. So did the layup. Clinton Suggs for 2. Braden Hibbs, floater into the paint. Down it goes. Tough players, Braden Hibbs. Does all of the ball handling responsibilities for Audubon. Strong, tough young kid, and completes the floater right there. Jameer Gordon, Euro step. He gets to the paint. Lays it in. The Euro step was a good move because he got right into the chest of the defender, which didn't allow him to jump, to block the shot, didn't allow the defender to move, and that's why he was able to finish it. Azon Young to the rim. That's too aggressive. Jameer Gordon is out in transition. He flips the Clinton Suggs, who lays it in for 2. Just unselfish basketball by Jameer Gordon. Jameer Gordon finds Clinton Suggs. The lead that was 9 is now back to 13. Audubon's going to take a timeout. Let's stay here and we'll go over some of our sponsors. We did it in the first half. We like to do it again in the second. Burlington Beef, ICS Insurance Consulting Services, Scarpelli's Restaurant, JPC Construction, Bryson and Yates Engineering Consultants, and as stated earlier, Ronnie's Produce and McAdoo Fresh. The Braves are leaving this timeout in good spirits, as they should. Up 13 with 2:45 left in the contest. Looking for their 7th win in a row. The games in the first half that the Williamstown Braves were falling just short in have been corrected, finding themselves on top of a lot of them here in the second half of the schedule. Looking to try to finish this off with 2:35 left. Azon Young turns it over, throws it into the hands of Clinton Suggs. He's out in transition. That can't get to the rim. He was actually triple-teed once he got to the block. Finds Ian Basilio, and Williamstown resets, which is a good decision. Foreman has it, covered by Young. To Suggs, now to Jameer Gordon, gets into the paint, loses control of the basketball, so get it to Basilio, and Williamstown will reset. Williamstown not in any hurry here, up 13. Clinton Suggs has it, kicks to the corner, and back up top. Tyson Foreman has it, and there's a foul on the play. I believe the official's going to come up with a hand check on the Audubon defender. Williamstown more than willing to run some clock. They don't need to be in a hurry with any type of shot. Of course, if they get a good one, if they get a layup, they'll take it. But they're more than willing to let this clock tick, which is under 2 minutes now. The lead is a baker's dozen. Clinton Suggs takes Azon Young into the paint, gets by him, and scores. He's just an awfully tough cover. He's just one of the better guards in South Jersey, if not the state, and he's just a tough cover. If you're not going to step in and help, one defender usually is not going to cover Clinton Suggs. It's a foul on the play. I believe it's going to be on Basilio of Williamstown. That's his first. Team, I believe it's the team 4th. I think Mr. Geyer announced it as the 3rd, but I believe it may be the 4th. Tyson Foreman, Jameer Gordon, Clinton Suggs, all getting breathers into the game for Williamstown. Now Zamir Washington, Eddie Ferguson, Ian Basilio, Elijah Batts, and Kason Matthews. Bittner with the basketball, 16-foot jump shots, no good. Rebound comes down to Eddie Ferguson, maybe the smallest kid on the court, but gets the rebound for Williamstown. Kason Matthews gets to the paint, floater up, no good. Azon Young with the rebound. To Hibbs. Hibbs can't get to the paint, brings it back out. Azon Young with a head and ball fake. He's going to try to get to the paint, kicks it to Grayson Heller. Heller, there's a reach-in foul on the Williamstown defender. Ian Basilio's second. Team is in the bonus. Into the game for Williamstown, number 25, Brandon Voci. which draws a roar from the crowd. Inside of a minute left in the fourth. That made free throw by Grayson Heller cuts the Williamstown lead to 14. Williamstown in control of this one. Played a really good last 3 quarters, actually 3.5 quarters. From the 3-minute mark on in of the first, it's been a lot of Williamstown. Because keep in mind, as stated, Williamstown was down 11-2 to start this contest. Now up 14 with under a minute left. Audubon with the basketball. Grayson Heller catches the inbounds pass. He gets into the paint, tries to score. There's another foul called on the play. Fouls on number, I believe, 11, Elijah Batts. I apologize, it was on number 21, Lavelle Alexander. Grayson Heller at the line, gets the first one to go. Second one does not go, rebound to Elijah Batts. It's a foul on the play, as Eddie Ferguson was going to drive to the rim, but there's a foul on the floor out front. Foul was on number 23, Grayson Heller. That is his second, Audubon's third of the quarter. Lavelle Alexander has the basketball for Williamstown. Now Amir Washington dribbles into the paint to the rim and lays it in. Amir Washington gets all the way to the paint and lays it in. Williamstown back up 15. Just 30 seconds left. Williamstown in the process of winning 7 in a row and 8 of their last 9. What a second half to the year it is for the Williamstown Braves. There's a travel called on the play, which will give the ball back to Williamstown with 17 seconds left. Lavelle Alexander, he's going to dribble it, and Audubon's going to let him dribble out the clock. 5 seconds left. And this one is in the books. What a night for Williamstown, answering back after an 11-2 deficit to start this game and took complete control. They end up winning 55-40. Let's go over some game-changer highlights. Jameer Gordon, that's where he stepped to the defender. That Eurostep took him right into the chest of Connor Chester. Didn't allow him to move. There's a good flip pass, little block-to-block, unselfish play by Jameer Gordon. Suggs gets the finish. Suggs goes down the lane, lays it in for 2. Amir Washington right here towards the end of the game. He's going to get down the paint and lay it in for 2. Wonderful game changer highlights, and this one, as said, is in the books. The final score of this contest, Williamstown Braves 55, the Green Wave of Audubon 40. We'd like to thank Williamstown Braves boys basketball, Williamstown High School, everyone on the staff at BFA Sports who does such a great job helping us bring these contests to you. BFA Sports, I'm Steve Westcott. We'd like to see you the next time you play ball.